The old Kelso High School. It churned out pupils for 80 years until it was shut in 2017. And there was a concern it could be left empty and abandoned before a new purpose was found for it.
It's a pretty unique building, and it's a really important building in the local community. So we were really delighted to be able to work with colleagues to get hold of the building and to save it, but more importantly than that, to repurpose it, to breathe new life into it and to create a new use for it. So there's going to be a whole new community using this building going forwards and calling this place home.
It's been transformed into an extra care development. It's not a full-on care home, but does have individual flats, on-site care and support and communal spaces, all exclusively for the over 60s.
So what we've created here is a really exciting community setting for people. Individual apartments that people have their own tenancies in and are able to come and have a shared meal and communal experience here within quite a number of different interesting co-location spaces.
And it seems it's never too late to go back to school. Debbie has been working on the project but was also a former pupil.
So I did remember the building very well, and I live quite close to this lovely building. So it's been good to see it being brought back to life, because it was quite a grey, dull building.
And she's not the only one. Plenty of its former pupils have been dropping by during open days to relive their student experiences on Bowman Street.
Loads of memories. The first thing that struck me was how quiet it was, without obviously loads of pupils walking about on noisy corridors. But tonight, to see some of the architectural features, the windows, the staircases, the lights, are just feel quite emotional about it. It's just so iconic, I think, and lovely to see it so well preserved.
I thoroughly enjoyed my time here. I think I was other than a model student, as I seem to remember getting the tours a few times from the headmaster. But it was great. I mean, generally speaking, it was a very good school and I enjoyed it.
I was principal teacher of physics here from 1972 to 1988, so 16 years in the old Kelso High School. I was just a young teacher, of course, when I started. I went on to Earlston High School after that, and I remember very happy memories of this old building. It went through a period where it needed a good paint up.
There's plenty of history still to be found here. While the classrooms are unrecognisable after their renovation into living spaces, some of the original features still remain, like the clock tower, the iron staircases and some overhead lights. And special care was taken to preserve old scribblings found in a storage cupboard dating back to 1945.
Careful detail has gone into keeping the original wrought iron work that you'll see in the listed staircases. There are a number of them here in this building, and all the light fittings have been completely refurbished as well within those spaces as well. It really is paying homage to the past, but equally being combined with new diffused lighting, which is required standard now for older people. And we're also really thrilled that we managed to get the clock tower fixed and the clock working again, which is really important to people as well, to be able to gaze over and see the clock tower in the clean polished stone and see it prominently from any part of Kelso.
The community has always been behind the purpose of this building, both in its old life as a school and its new one as a living space. And for some of its new residents, it will certainly be a trip down memory lane. Isla Todd, ITV News, Kelso.